It is Tanglewood Tuesday. So joining Catherine and I this morning is Ryan Donnelly with the Tanglewood Nature Center. Apparently those are some hard words. Here with Hank, the red-tailed hawk. Thanks for joining us again. So tell us about Hank.
Oh yeah, of course. So Hank, he's one of our oldest animal ambassadors at Tanglewood. He is a red-tailed hawk, so they're one of the most common types of raptors that you're going to see in this area. They're a little larger than a raven, a little smaller than an eagle, and they're very typified by, like their name suggests, they have a nice orangish reddish tail to them. So that's how you can kind of identify them. They are kind of tough to identify when they're up flying in the sky. They can get to speeds of about 20 to 40 miles per hour as them cruising, but when they find their food, they can go into a dive of about 120 miles per hour to catch their prey. They are really good at hunting. They love to eat anything, small rodents, mice, chipmunks, squirrels, even all the way up to rabbits. They will eat other birds as well as snakes. So they have a pretty varied diet.
Yeah.
And how did you guys get Hank, or how did he come to you guys?
Yeah,
Nature Center.
So we've had Hank for about 18 years now. We think he's about a 20-year-old red-tailed hawk, and we got him. He is injured and non-releasable. So unfortunately, Hank broke one of his wings, and the way that it refused, it doesn't allow him to fly. He can't really turn anymore. He can still fly, but for a bird that lives in the middle of the woods, kind of need to turn.
Yeah, you might need to turn.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why Hank, he lives with us. He kind of hangs out with us. We do a lot of educational programs just like this, so he enjoys it. He gets a lot of food afterwards, so.
Well, good. He is the star of the show, so
Exactly.
he does deserve a little snack after the fact.
Exactly.
So his eyesight, it has to be really, really good to see these little itty-bitty mice and snakes in fields, right?
Oh, exactly. So his eyesight is way better than ours. His reaction time is even slower, so while he's flying around, he can see stuff. One of my things, he'll do it every now and then, but if I move his body, you can see his head kind of stays the same.
Stays put, yeah.
Exactly. I kind of call that like a reverse bobblehead, and it's how he's able to fly around while it's kind of windy. He's getting buffeted around. His head can stay steady, so he can look on the forest floor to look for his food.
And has he like bonded to you as a handler, and how does that process actually work?
So I don't know if he's truly bonded to me or he just recognizes that I'm the one who brings in the mice every now and then. So, but he is a lot more social than, let's say, our owl. So one of the fun things when we get him out for programs, he likes to play like a little game of chase. So he'll run around his enclosure, and then after he deems it's enough time, he'll jump up onto his perch and then jump right up onto my arm without any coaxing or anything.
wow.
Oh, there we go. He also doesn't like it when I point too much. He gets a little...
Oh, sorry.
there we go, Hank.
Oh, thank you, Hank.
Yeah. So he is farsighted, so that kind of helps out with his vision. He's able to see stuff far away, but stuff that gets up close to him, he gets a little cautious about. So sorry, Hank, I won't point anymore.
Yes, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
And what does it look like when you bring Hank or any other kind of animal, out and about, or when you host an event?
Exactly. So speaking of events, we have our Twilight at Tanglewood coming up this Saturday from 4 to 7. It's a 21-plus event. We have a bunch of wine, beer vendors, as well as live music by Trevor Clark, and we have Jen Kuhn, who's doing glass-blowing demos up there. But we will also have educational programs about our birds, so not only Hank, but our owls and stuff. They really do like to, well, I don't know if they like to, but Hank at least enjoys the programs. Our owls, they're a little more introvert, so they kind of stay to the back. But Hank, he loves the programs. A lot of people love seeing Hank too, so.
And if you want to get tickets for this event, are they still available?
Yes, you can either buy them online beforehand off of our website, or you can show up to the day of the event and buy them at the event itself. So.
Okay. And how much are they?
They are about $55 per ticket, since it is a benefit. A lot of the money is going towards our animals like Hank here and the preservation of Tanglewood. So.
Gotcha. And what will Saturday's event entail? If people want to check it out, never been before, and they're thinking about it.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a really fun event. It's 4 to 7. And like I said, we're going to have a bunch of wineries, breweries up there doing taste testings, as well as a few food trucks too. So it's going to be a fun event. The weather is looking good. Keeping our fingers crossed for that. But it's a nice, fun outdoor event.
Gotcha. And is there anything else I guess we should know about Hank?
Hank, one of my favorite things I love to talk about Hank is when you watch a movie or hear a bald eagle, that impressive screech, that is really a red-tailed hawk. Really? So red-tailed hawks, they have this really impressive call to them, so much so that when people see movies and stuff, eagles, their call, I kind of compare it more to like a giant seagull. It's not as impressive as a red-tailed hawk, so I joke around they're one of the most underappreciated actors since their voices get used for so much.
Well, that's pretty cool, and it's always cool having animals in studio, so thanks so much for bringing Hank, and thank you for joining us.
Of course, thanks you for having us.